Hey everybody, Ken Birdsall here at Sunnyside Chevrolet. In a previous video I gave you a quick look around at the 2017 Trax Premier. This one's going to go a little bit more in depth on some of the features and options. I'm not going to totally bore you today. If you want some very specific details, you want to see one in person, give me a call at 440-365-7311. Be glad to help you answer any other questions you have or set up a time for a test drive. But this is the 2017 Premier, top of the line Trax, right here at Sunnyside Chevrolet. Silver Ice Metallic, beautiful color. Sun's a little bit harsh on it maybe today, so kind of hoping it comes out all right in the video. But this is Premier. When you look at the front, there's some very distinct differences. You'll notice on some of the, like on the handles on the side, they'll have chrome, but things like the fog lamps underneath are indication of a Premier, standard on the Premier. And on the LT trim and higher, you'll notice this nice kind of accented LED daytime running lamps. Absolutely gorgeous. Coming around the side, see those door handles I was talking about? Those are those chrome handles. Nice accent all the way around. Roof rack rails. The LS does not have those. Rear park assist is on here. Standard for the Premier. That's each of those little dots down below there. Backup camera is standard on all trim levels. I'll cover that in an LS video later. I want to give you a little walk around on the outside. Beautiful vehicle. It's got a 1.4 liter turbo engine. Available in all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, depending on where you live and whether that's important to you. But on this Premier, you'll notice here on the key fob you get two of these key fobs, remote keyless entry and keyless start. So to remote start, just like with every Chevy, if you forget this later and you want to find it for a quick reference, I did a special video just on how to remote start your Chevy vehicle. But you lock twice and then press and hold. There's a little round arrow there. So we're going to lock twice, you'll hear it beep. And there we go. And it's remote started. Now this key fob, if you keep it in your pocket or in your purse, as long as you're within a few feet of these doors, you'll see the little handles there, little buttons. All you've got to do is tap that button and the door will unlock for you. When you look on the inside, power locks, power windows, power mirrors are all standard on all trim levels here. Now the Bose, that is specifically a standard feature on the Premier. Same for the power adjusting seats with the lumbar support, leatherette seating, and this one has a sunroof to it, part of a just an added thing to the Premier. I'm gonna hop inside here. You'll see your daytime lamps. Yep, yeah, you said it's in auto right now, so it runs off of a little sensor right up front here. That is your sensor for your automatic lights there. Fog lamps you can control here as well. And when we look at the steering wheel, your cruise control on the left. On the right, you have your Bluetooth hands-free options for accepting or ending a call. Also here you have searching through some of your favorites on your radio and adjusting volume. All from the steering wheel. It's designed so that you don't have to take your hands off that steering wheel. Now once I'm inside, I remote started it, so what I've got to do is just press in the brake and hold in down here the push button start. To turn it off, all you have to do is tap that and it will turn back off. I want to look at, if you have a 2016 or older Trax, you'll notice that the instrument panel looks completely different. This is a nice new, just a classic design versus a sporty design of the previous models. So you really like everything from this the digital display for the driver information center. You can control everything from this left arm. All of your controls go here. So this menu, if you notice where it says trip and vehicle, when I hit that menu button on the arm, it will switch over to vehicle. And then there's a little, see if I can make that a little bit clearer. It's a little bit bright with the sun. But when you rotate that up or down, it will also cycle within vehicle. So remaining oil life, tire pressure, and whatever metric unit or standard unit you want. But if I hit the menu back over to trip, it'll give me my fuel range, fuel economy, average, cycle through. You can even have your navigation from your GPS go on that screen, just so you're keeping your eyes more forward down the road versus over on the radio. Just a nice clean design for everything, very easy to see with the analog gauge. This radio, if you had the previous designs for the Trax, you'll notice that this is much easier to see and to use. I apologize, that sun is pretty harsh on here, but we're going to go with this home button right here. We'll take you back to this screen every time. When you see that projection in the bottom left hand corner, that is an indication of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility. I'm going to try to do a video on that later. Need to borrow somebody's phone so I can record and show you that, but it's great if you don't want to do the OnStar subscription for guidance trial or guidance package. You can actually mirror your phone, whether you have an iPhone or an Android, right onto the screen and use your GPS that way. And I mentioned that 4G Wi-Fi hotspot is standard on all of these. You can actually tie into that for $20 a month right now and get unlimited data, and that way you're not using it through your plan if you don't have unlimited. Audio, very simple. If you want to program, let's say we want that 92.3 to go where this is right here, push and hold, hear the beep, and it's programmed right there. Very easy. With a SiriusXM, you get that on the LT and the Premier trim levels. You get 3 months of that for free right now, but you can do a subscription after that. But SiriusXM, FM, AM, Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB, however you want to hook up, you can do so many different media formats. It's great. I'm going to go back to the home station here. Phone for Bluetooth, hands-free. Again, very, very simple and easy to use. And then again, this is on the Premier. You get those heated seats. All you got to do is press in that button and it turns it on or back off. Far too warm today for that. Air conditioning, fans, fan direction, you can control all of that. But again, if you notice, very, very simple, very easy to use. Looks a lot like the 2017 Cruise radio. Very similar, easy to use. Down below, actually I want to point this out. I mentioned that USB and auxiliary. You can do that right down here. 2 USBs and auxiliary and a 12-volt hookup right there. And let you see down here all your cup holders right down the middle. Emergency brake. This seat, I'll show you on the other side, does fold entirely flat, and there's actually a storage compartment underneath that seat. There are 11 total storage compartments in this vehicle. Alright, and I also want to show you, this does have the sunroof built into it, and the sliding shade if you don't want the sun coming through. So you can tilt it, or you can have it go all the way back, completely up to you. Something I kind of noticed on this, I think is really cool, is a clip on the visor. Just allows you to keep like a toll ticket there, or wherever you need to, a little cash or whatever, if you got tolls without tickets. It just allows you to keep it there, and instead of going all the way up underneath and stuff flying all over. Alright, if I didn't say before, you got Bose speakers in here on the Premiers. Beautiful, beautiful design. I'm going to unlock myself back in here. There we go. Back seats. Also, I'm going to actually do it on the other side. It'll be a little bit easier, but there's a little tab here. I may just do it on the side. Fold that forward, and your seat will actually fold down right here, and it will fold down flat. Alright, kind of a unique design. 60-40 split for those back seats. I mentioned there is a rear view camera that is standard on here, and that is right there. Let that go the rest of the way up. This is kind of cool. The cargo closeout panel here pops right on, and it actually will hook right up here, so that as you lower and lift. That will actually go up and down with you, and then you can take it off, and there's actually a designed storage spot for it just right in behind. So lots of room. Underneath it here you'll see your tire, spare tire. Lots of storage room in the back. Easy handle to grab here. Just everything by a very easy design. Let you see the passenger side and the rear. That seat is pretty far back and reclined, and yet there's still a lot of room. Very versatile vehicle, taking all of your cargo with you. This seat again folds entirely flat, so that you can use this top for whatever you need to, whether setting a laptop up there or just total length in here, I should point out, is 8 feet. So if you got hockey sticks, golf clubs, whatever you've got tons of room and flexibility to get it in here with no problem at all. Again, I want to point out there's 10 airbags, including knee airbags. Very unique to Chevy. I'm going to shut this door, let you guys get one last look at the 2017 Equinox, the 2017 Trax. If you guys want to come check it out, come take it for a test drive. If you have any questions at all, feel free to send me a message or give me a call at 440-365-7311. Thanks again, guys. You have a great day.